Barkley up on the outside third. Break of another 3 then to go. Cameo. Moving in the middle is Rolling My Eyes with Gallagher 3 deep up the backstretch run. And Wyoming Jewels at the back of the field. Jump on this track has 5/16 to go. The lead still 2.5. Periphery has cut into that margin, though, is now only a length off the top with a quarter mile to go. Skimming the rail at the inside is Go Cameo. Galagold is taken fourth. They're at the top of the stretch. Jump on this track still leads. Periphery right to the outside now with 1 furlong to go. Jump on this track now being called upon. Periphery strikes the front now. Periphery and Jump on this track. Final 16th. Periphery getting up. Jump on this track is back into second. Periphery. It's another for Hibden and Laren Delorme. They won it by 2. Jump on this track second. Galagold third and Go Cameo fourth. There in the gate. And they're off in the fourth. Good start down inside. Jaka Hot Arties right there as well in between Caleb Cannon, Go-Go Oxbow. It's these four across the track past the stands for the first time. Mongolian Frost just back of that flight, racing side by side with Goddard and Street Humors at the back of the field. Caleb Cannon into the first turn leads it now by 2. Go-Go Oxbow is second, Hot Artie third. Then it's a lineup of 3. Mongolian Frost the far outside. Goddard in between. Jock at the fence. 5 or 6 more. Street Humors well out of it today. 3 furlongs left to run in the fourth. To the inside, it's Caleb Cat, 3/4 of a length. Go-Go Oxbow tracks from second. Hot Artie third on the far outside. Jock is racing fourth. Goddard's fifth and about 4 from the front. Mongolian Frost is under a drive and Street Humor trails. Less than a quarter mile to go. Caleb Cat tries to rally for home, leads it by a length and a half. Jocka at the inside, Go-Go Oxbow and Hot Artie. There's 1 furlong to go. Caleb Cat still clinging to the lead. Hot Artie and Go-Go Oxbow. Goddard down the grandstand side and Jock up the fence. Many chances here with a 16th to go. On the outside, Hot Artie, Go-Go Oxbow, Jocka right up the rail. Jocka just in front. Jocka! Jocka and Dakota Wood got it. Go-Go Oxbow's second. Closer third, Caleb Cat or Hot Artie. There in the gate. And they're off in the fifth. 2 bar fast away from the inside. Out in the center is Crimson Lady and Freckles Forever in between Zip and Pippin. As they pass the stands for the first time, it's Crimson Lady just in front. From Freckles Forever on the far outside, 2 bar at the fence. Zip and Pippin fourth and in tight there as they head into that first turn. They're just back of that is now Hear This, followed by Bring the Posse and Lots of Steel save ground into that first turn at the back of the field. Crimson Lady onto the backstretch run, leading by a length and a half. Freckles Forever stacking from second. 2 bar down inside third, only a length off the top. Break a 2 to Zip and Pippin. Similar gap to now Hear This on the far outside of Lots of Steel. And Bring the Posse is the distant trailer. 5/16 to go. Crimson Lady just in front of 2 bar. Freckles Forever lost a touch of ground there. Zip and Pippin being launched into the clear with 3/16 to go. Crimson Lady leads. Crimson Lady to the top of the stretch. 2 bar at the inside. Freckles Forever in between. Zip and Pippin the grandstand side. There's 1 furlong to go. It's Crimson Lady and Dakota Wood driving on a 2-length lead. 2 bar swung out into the 2-pat, trying to reel Crimson Lady in. Final 16th. It's Crimson Lady still there. 2 bar, a final try on the outside. These 2 to the wire. Crimson Lady. Crimson Lady held off 2 bar. Zip and Pippin was third. Choice on the 4, CG and Moody Willow. As Killer Queen takes line. There in the gate. And they're off. Not a great start for CG and Moody Willow. Was a fast start down inside for the Blues Brothers, and our Valiant Queen out in the center is Bad Fast Eagle way out in the center. SQH Killer Queen, final 100 yards. The Blues Brothers just in front from SQH Killer Queen. Photo finish. That side. There in the gate. And they're off and running in the maturity trials at Sweetwater Downs. Hard to Politic wins the break. ER Mountain X there to the inside. Mysterious Cartel and DNC Dynasty out in the center. Final 150. It's Hard to Politic who's gotten to the front for Mysterious Cartel and DNC Dynasty. Hard to Politic. Blew him away. Won it by almost 2. Mysterious Cartel second. Closer third. Game for Tarzan or DNC Dynasty. Here in the gate. And they're off in the opener. Silicon Native wins the break. Sarah's Big Bang has speed. Naughty Not hard hustled. There's Come Now and Bobby Chancelot from in between these five. Line up into the first turn. Dixieland Slews 3 lengths back of this top flight, and Adeline's Rockin' is at the back of the field. Sarah's Big Bang nearest the inside leads by 3/4 of a length. To Come Now in second, Bobby Chancelot narrowly third. In the middle there is Naughty Not, Silicon Native working on the far outside. It's 5 more back to Dixieland Slew, and Adeline's Rockin' at the back of the field. 5/16 to go. Sarah's Big Bang. Come Now in the middle, Bobby Chancelot 3 deep approaching the quarter pole. A length and a half back to Naughty Not, Silicon Native, those two losing ground. Adeline's Rockin', Zanalas, and Dixieland Slews at the back. They arrive at the top of the stretch. Sarah's Big Bang at the inside. Here's Bobby Chancelot, who swings up on the far outside with 1 furlong to go. Bobby Chancelot has put away Sarah's Big Bang and has to deal with Come Now on the outside. Final 16th. It's Bobby Chancelot now getting clear. Bobby Chancelot and Jimmy Coates in front. They won it by 3. Sarah's Big Bang second, Come Now third, and Adeline's Rockin' fourth. There in the gate. And they're off. Not a great start. A Famous Ribbon who broke inwards at the start. Ivory Buds and Blossoms has speed. There's Love Kiss Jaylee, Ducky's Dynasty on the far outside. King I Am there at the fence. Final 150. Love Kiss Jaylee just in front. Ducky's Dynasty on the outside. Love Kiss Jaylee or Ducky's Dynasty. Love Kiss Jaylee. Love Kiss Jaylee. Got it. Ducky's Dynasty second. Looked like Ivory Buds and Blossoms for third. There in the gate. And they're off. Not a great start. A Famous Ribbon who broke inwards at the start. Ivory Buds and Blossoms has speed. There's Love Kiss Jaylee, Ducky's Dynasty on the far outside. King I Am there at the fence. Final 150. Love Kiss Jaylee just in front. Ducky's Dynasty on the outside. Love Kiss Jaylee or Ducky's Dynasty. Love Kiss Jaylee. Love Kiss Jaylee. Got it. Ducky's Dynasty second. Looked like Ivory Buds and Blossoms for third. Still a little restless here. Now back settled. And they're off in the ninth. Bad stumble at the start for Flying Summer. Winning the breakout in the center is Salt Moon Flash. Eyes Political down to the inside has speed. There in between runners is Jesse's PYC. On the far outside is A Tilted Taste. Final 100 yards, A Tilted Taste. Getting to the front late, A Tilted Taste. Got it. Salt Moon Flash second. Eyes Political third. JGUC go a little restless here. Now back settled. And they're off in the ninth. Bad stumble at the start for Flying Summer. Winning the breakout in the center is Salt Moon Flash. Eyes Political down to the inside has speed. There in between runners is Jesse's PYC. On the far outside is A Tilted Taste. Final 100 yards, A Tilted Taste. Getting to the front late, A Tilted Taste. Got it. Salt Moon Flash second. Eyes Political third. He's back on. There in the gate. And they're off. Fast start for UD Cholula along with My Dynasty, Low Poly's Train, and CD Sweet Evangeline out in the center along with Big Judy. Final 150. It's Miss Polly's Train out in the center. Big Judy out in the center down to the inside. CD Rocket a cast. Flying finish. Miss Polly's Train. Miss Polly's. He's back on. There in the gate. And they're off. Fast start for UD Cholula along with My Dynasty, Low Poly's Train, and CD Sweet Evangeline out in the center along with Big Judy. Final 150. It's Miss Polly's Train out in the center. Big Judy out in the center down to the inside. CD Rocket a cast. Flying finish. Miss Polly's Train. Miss Polly's in the gate. And they're off in the nightcap. Good start out in the center for Tengarita. Down to the inside, attacked in RR. Let's go, Brandon on the far outside. Rosa Page and She Be a Legend down to the inside. Tel Carter. Final 100 yards. It's Tel Carter just in front. Has to hold off a late surge, but Tel Carter is clear. Tel Carter in the nightcap. Let's go, Brandon second. Photos third and fourth.